his staff, knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton. Your classic 101 forecast. If you plan to be doing any type of yard work, wear light colored clothing, make sure you stay completely hydrated, and do your work early in the morning when the temperatures are cooler. Today through Thursday, looking for highs around 90 to 95 degrees with a heat index pushing it near 100 degrees. And there is a chance of possibly showers and thunderstorms each day, and some of those thunderstorms could be severe. Looking for overnight lows around 70 to 75 degrees. And then for Friday, partly cloudy, chance of showers and thunderstorms, again with highs around 90 degrees. That is your classic 101 forecast.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Well, for the most part, we're here.
Yes, we are. Welcome back. All the fireworks are over.
We are physically in the building. And
We're back to work.
Back to work now.
We're dragging.
All right, folks, enough of this vacation stuff. Let's get back to work. You've had enough. Go on back to work. I don't want to hear it. No complaining.
Today's recovery.
That's right. I think they should give us a day off after a 4-day weekend to
and that's
recover.
That's just like anytime you have a vacation, you have to recover when you come home.
That's the way it goes.
It is. You go for a vacation, have to recover.
You take 7 days off, and then you have to recover for 2 days to go back to work for 5 days. That's usually the way it goes. That's the way I kind of feel. It's like I had a lot to do this weekend, and I did a lot.
And also, if you're like me, I don't know. Yesterday was all day Saturday, and then I had a Sunday. I've been all messed up. I don't even know what today is. What is it?
It's
Up Day.
Wednesday. It is. Wow, it is Wednesday. And welcome to this Wednesday morning. Todd and Tracy here with you. All things Rutherford right here on Classic 101 WCAB. Glad to have you here with us. I just see a cop go by with some blue lights there.
Too.
He's going after somebody. Maybe he's rushing back to do our report. I
bet that's what it is.
We're currently looking at 69 degrees outside today, going to a high of around 89 degrees. Of course, the heat index is going to drive it up there just a little bit. Chance of rain about 60%. That's mostly those afternoon thunderstorms that we get popping through here, partly cloudy with showers. Chance of thunderstorms, low around 69 degrees for this afternoon. And yesterday we had some rain come through, some thunderstorms, but nothing too bad, I don't think. It didn't stop the neighbors around me from firing off some fireworks last night. You could just sit out there on Pea Ridge and just hear them from all around you.
Yeah, me and Mama, we wandered over to the big town of Kaiser and watched the fireworks over there.
Kazar.
Over there at Kazar.
I've heard it. Kazar, Kaiser,
Caesar.
Caesar. It's that place over next to Pogville.
It is.
Like I said, good morning. Tom Green joined us on the YouTube there. He said he's got lit and still smoking coffee.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Oh. Friend Buffy said, coming back from the beach and can listen. Me and my husband Dan just celebrated our 8th anniversary yesterday, July 4th. So happy birthday, Buffy. And
now, happy congratulations. You said happy birthday.
Did I say happy birthday? Well, you know, I'm still stuck in weekend mode. Happy anniversary to Buffy and Dan, celebrating 8 years of
happy anniversary.
Bliss. I've only got 20 years on them.
There you go.
28 years for this old boy. It's hard to believe it's been that long.
28 years.
Gosh.
Yeah. I can't believe Karen's put up with you that long.
I can't believe Karen hadn't traded me in yet. Got a newer model. Because, less miles, less wear and tear.
And the best thing is just to go down together.
That's right. Just like the Edmund Fitzgerald. We're just going to
That's right.
Going.
We're going to sing together.
I would say something about that, but I'm not going to. It's okay. We love the Edmund Fitzgerald, don't we?
Yes.
5 minutes after 7 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get started with our Wednesday morning call around report. See if we can get a hold of the folks over at the Sheriff's Department next.
Joe Meek was born in Virginia in 1810. He had little use for school, so at the age of 16, he left home. Later in life, Joe did teach himself how to write, and he read the classics of his day. But when he wrote, his spelling and grammar was highly creative. At the age of 19, Joe headed out west, and for 10 years lived the life of a mountain man. He was a favorite at rendezvous, telling stories of his adventures, stories that were not only humorous, but often highly exaggerated. By 1840, Meek realized the era of the mountain man was coming to an end. So he took his Indian wife and led a wagon train over the Oregon Trail. Meek settled down in western Oregon and became a farmer. At this time, Oregon wasn't a territory of the United States, and there was no military protection from Indians. In 1847, Meek led a delegation to Washington seeking territorial status. The heavily bearded and buckskin-clad Meek was a sight to behold. He announced himself as the envoy extraordinary and minister plenipotentiary from the Republic of Oregon to the court of the United States. Congress responded by making Oregon a territory. Meek returned home as Oregon's U.S. Marshal. He got heavily involved in politics, helping found Oregon's Republican Party. During the latter part of Meek's life, there were strong anti-Indian feelings in Oregon. With an Indian wife and children of mixed nationality, Meek endured what came his way and remained to his death on June 20, 1875, a man of integrity, courage, and magnetism. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
The Atlanta Braves are rolling, and this loaded roster's on a mission to bring home their 6th straight division crown.
Swung on, lifted high and deep to left center field. Go ball. Back to the wall. Jumps. That ball is gone. Home run, Ozzie.
Tonight, Ozzie Albies, Matt Olson, and the Braves close out their trip to Cleveland as they take on the Guardians at Progressive Field in Cleveland. Braves Radio goes on the air at 5:55 Eastern, 4:55 Central on the Braves Radio Network.
8 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning, going to the 911 Communications Center. We'll check back with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office in just a minute. Brooke with us from 911 Communications Center. Brooke, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you have on the report?
We had 735 911 calls, admin calls, 69 EMS calls for law enforcement, 294 for sheriff, 109 for Forest City, 23 for Lake Lure, 69 for Rutherfordton, and 94 for Spindale. For fire calls, Boston Fire Department had a fire investigation. Lake Lure had a residential fire alarm and a vehicle fire. Rutherfordton had a motor vehicle accident, and Spindale had a structure fire, and that's it.
Thanks so much for the report, and have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
And the 911 Communications Center report and the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report being brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings.
10 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning, Deputy Brandel with us from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good, sir. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
Don't have a whole lot. We have, in the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Office has answered 294 calls, processed 5 arrests, and currently have 177 incarcerated, and that's all we have this morning.
Wow.
Deputy Brandel, we appreciate the report. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. You take care. Thank you. Bye.
Deputy Brandel with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. And we're moving over to Ruby Taylor in the SDO Fire District after you hear these words from Henson's.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
Going next over to the SDO Fire District, see if we can get a hold of Ruby Taylor this morning. Phone's ringing. We'll see if Ruby will pick up for us 5 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. 69 degrees outside currently. Ruby, good morning. How you doing?
I don't feel good.
Oh, you all right?
I don't feel good.
I hate you don't feel good. Ruby, got anything to report for us this morning?
No, I don't. I got Karen Webb, Karen Russell, and Tim Marr having birthdays today, and hope they have a nice day. Signs are in the feet today and tomorrow, and that's all I got.
Ruby, I hope you get to feeling better. And
Hope you feel better.
we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Ruby Taylor not feeling well this morning. Hope she goes to the doctor and figures out what's wrong with her, gets some help there. Ruby's a treasure to us right here at WCAB. Been on here for many, many years.
Yes, she sure
Her husband,
has.
Harry, did it for, my gosh, Harry did it for 40 probably years. And
He did.
And then I think Ruby's been doing it for the better part of 5, 6, or 7 years.
I don't know how long it is.
Time.
Time just slips away, but I hope you feel better soon, Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby, hope you get to feeling better this morning. 12 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to check in with Chris Melton next.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherford.
Well, the fun and festivities up at Lake Lure are finally over, and Chris can finally kick his feet up and relax. Is that true?
Hopefully. Always busy.
That's a good plan anyway, right?
That's right.
Chris, anything happened up there since yesterday?
Yeah, Lake Lure and Fairfield ran a medical call yesterday, and then Lake Lure ran a fire alarm, and Bills Creek ran a possible vehicle fire. And that's it on the call report. It was a pretty decent day yesterday.
All right, Chris, hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Y'all do the same.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Chris Melton with that report from the Chimney Rock Fire District up there. Not a whole lot going on up there. He keeps everything nice and quiet up there. We'll check in next with Steve Ernest over in the Polk County Fire District. See what he's got going on. Well, I guess I should say the Tryon Equestrian Center over around that area.
That's
we'll check in with
right.
Steve. See what he's got going
Got
on.
to give him that whole brand new title, don't we?
That's right. Hold on, Steve. We're coming your way.
Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171, and they'll be right there.
Good. How are you guys?
15 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday, Wednesday morning.
lost,
Boy, I'm
too.
wanting to go on to the weekend. Steve with us from the Tryon Equestrian Center area over that way. Steve, good morning, sir. How are you?
Happy day after 4th of July. I hope everybody got a good sleep last night.
Happy
I don't know if I
recovery
did.
day.
And everybody got in bed late.
Yeah, I was hearing. I was enjoying fireworks till 11 o'clock last night, whether I wanted to or not.
Oh yeah,
That's the way it goes, isn't it?
And it is.
I was hearing them pop off all around me over there on P Ridge, and I go with it, boys. Have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I just turned my fan up another notch.
There you go. And sound travels a lot further at night, and a lot of these sounds are coming from a pretty good distance away. I could tell by looking at the mountain, you could see people shooting off the fireworks from a few miles away. So anyway, we were absorbing all that all that sound.
Talking about sound travel, have you ever noticed when you go outside and the snow is falling that it seems quiet?
It is.
You know that
there's an insulation factor.
Snow is actually an acoustic baffle. It keeps the noise down. So everything naturally seems quieter when the snow's falling, which is, I thought that was kind of weird when I was a kid. You get all excited and, oh my gosh, and you go outside and it's just so quiet.
So next time my wife argues with me, I wish it snows, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it doesn't snow here very often, so
we're gonna wish for snow, honey.
We're good though.
That's right. Steve, what's going on happening? What's going on up that way, Steve?
Yes, sir. There's a lot happening this weekend, beginning especially. Today we got Champagne Charlie about 6 o'clock on the gazebo out front as you enter in at the Equestrian Center, and that's 25 International Way. If anybody wants to look it up and has never been there before. But but tomorrow night we got the slow cooker going and the low country bowl going, and we have the Band of Oz, Southeast U.S. regional recognized band. A lot of folks are familiar with it, and they have a beach team this weekend, so we're looking forward to that. And of course, Saturday night, beginning at 6, we have all those activities for the kids, grandkids. For those that have grandkids, want to take them somewhere out of the house or whatever. Get there around 5:30ish. We got carousels, face painting, free by the way, free parking, free everything. Buy your own food. That's different. There's a cost associated with that, but nevertheless, there's a lot of free activities. The bubble guy, the clowns, all those activities in the live band. And then at 8 o'clock, it culminates in the jump off. It's a competition in the equestrian world, Equestrian Federation, and it's one of the higher end competitions. The prize winnings are generally a good deal over $100,000. So I mean, these are the big dogs that are on the big horses out there jumping. And you know what? You walk down there and wow, look how high these jumps are. I mean, they're approaching 6 feet, some of them.
Wow. And
so you get down there and you got these horses with these full-grown men jumping. You know, let me just throw that out there. Maybe 15 fences that jump over, or apparatuses, whatever they want to call them. But anyway, there's a lot to be. It's a good evening, and the entertainment's great, and all that's going on. And the next 3 weekends we got the Saturday Night Lights gig going on, and of course in September 1st we got the Earl Scruggs Music Festival. It's a 3-day event, and there's a lot of folks already signed up for that. So get your tickets. You can go on Tron.com and navigate through the features there. There's a featured events and upcoming events, so you can see everything that we do just by a couple clicks at Tron.com.
And then on into the year, you're going to have hopefully the Christmas lights again coming around, the Shadrack's Christmas lights. I would love to get the Halloween back up there. I love the Halloween lights and the Halloween show. I love that.
Yeah, we're just trying to find a good fix with that. We're trying to find a good place for that. Let's see if we can get something going there.
Yeah,
eventually we will.
That was
we
awesome.
got a CrossFit. We got a CrossFit wide open facility too. It's the state of the art. Of course, that's a fee associated with that. But we got so much to talk about as we talk every day. 'Cause there's so much going on out there. It's unbelievable. It's like an entity in and of itself.
It's like an entertainment complex to itself.
Yes, sir, and it is. Jumbo screens everywhere, and it keeps me busy. Between that and teaching Sunday school, I'm a pretty busy guy.
That's right.
And the garden work.
That's right. You do it all, don't you? Hey,
I don't know.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
That band, the Band of Oz, is the lead singer the Wizard?
Could be.
You know what? I
thought I'd catch you on that one.
Yeah. There's We're interesting. They've been around a while, so who knows?
It could be the wizard.
Who's behind that curtain?
Oh, that's good.
Well, Steve, we appreciate it. Hope you have a great Wednesday, and we'll check back in with you tomorrow.
Good talking to you guys.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Steve, with that report from the Trine Equestrian Center over there, let us know what some of the activities coming up over there are. We're going to check in with DeVern Upton. We'll do that next.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
22 minutes after 7 o'clock. They keep saying it's hump day, but it feels like slump day is what it feels like. I'm in a major slump.
Oh, me too.
DeVern Upton with us from the Ballstick Fire District. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing good so far. I got to get my brain back into work mode now.
Well, did you have a good fire week? Fireworks weekend.
Yes, I did.
Well, good.
Well, we have a temperature of 70 degrees here in Boston. Fire department responded to a structure fire. Food boxes will be given out today from 9 to 10:30 at Chase Ministry there on Chase Highway. Don't forget to go by Washburn store and check their items out. And Boston Floors has her candles 50% off and furnish for $10. And take the kiddos out to the park here in Boston and enjoy that. And hope everyone has a wonderful day.
All right, DeVern, hope you do the same. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye. DeVern Upton with that report from the Ballstick Fire District. Checking in with Mount Vernon, Robbie Samuel. We'll do that next.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Thumbing through my Facebook post yesterday, I came across friend Imogene Hodge. That's Bob Hodge's wife. Bob was a former reporter from the Mount Vernon Fire District, and sitting at a table enjoying lunch out in Mount Airy, North Carolina, was none other than who?
Robbie Samuel.
Sitting there. He's careful.
Floyd.
He's
That was
famous.
Floyd back there.
He might have been at Floyd's. Floyd at Floyd's.
Did you go check to see if your picture's still hanging there?
I went over there, but man, I never did go in. I was going to, but it was kind of crowded.
Yeah. Well, you should have taken a new picture of you so you could have a before and an after picture.
And I should have.
Yeah.
I could have got Imogene to do that for
That's
me too.
right.
Couldn't I?
I bet you money she would have done it.
I know she would.
She's so
She sure
precious.
would.
We love you, Imogene. I know you're listening. Good morning, Imogene and Bob.
She bought my lunch that day, or
Did
bought
she?
mine and my two girls' lunch. Yeah.
Well, if I'd have been with you, she'd have regretted that decision.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was very relaxing.
I'd have had to mortgage that house again if I'd have eaten.
It was a good little trip, and I know they enjoyed it. They got to visit some of their family as well, always up there.
Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful
I know
part of North Carolina.
It is. It's, like we said Sunday before we left, it was like, it's good to get away, but Lord, I'm looking forward to getting home.
I know, that's true. There ain't nothing like getting back to that recliner or your own recliner.
I'm more of the back to my own bed more than anything.
Yeah, that's true, too.
No kidding.
But I hope y'all had a happy 4th. It sounds like you did. You got to see some fireworks. You got to get out and about.
We surely did.
Well, that's good. I know it's awful busy for everybody, especially with the fire departments. Hudlow and Rufton, they stayed fairly busy in the last 24 hours between a good many of medical calls, and then they assisted Spindale with 2 possible structure fires. Luckily, there was nothing in neither one of those. One was a control burn, if I understand right, and the other one had some rags or something burning in the room. So luckily, they got canceled to those. They didn't never make it. Spindale went on out anyway, of course. Not trying to tell their story, but other than that, everybody was fairly busy. So hopefully today will be a little calm day. You got any neighbors you're concerned about or worried, just call and check on them. It's going to be hot. It's going to be another one of them days, it sounds like.
Yep, the people that live down the road from us, there was a police officer going to another call. This would have been yesterday morning, and he saw fire coming out of the roof of the house.
Oh, no.
So he stopped and went into the house. I think the roof had already collapsed, and he was looking for people.
Oh, gosh.
And there was nobody at home, but the dog was in there, and he actually ended up saving the dog. And
wow.
The family were away. I don't know if they were on vacation, but it ended up burning the entire house.
That is so
Just
sad.
Gutted it, basically. And that was happened early in the morning on yesterday morning. So I hate to hear that. That was folks over on Pea Ridge there, across from the K. Hooper's big mansion there.
Right.
It's right across the road over there. I hated to hear that.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's awful.
That is right. I forgot about that one. Hudlow assisted with Ball Stick and Cherry Mountain with that.
Yeah, I imagine they needed a lot of help with that one. That was a big one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I tell you, it's things can happen so quick, but you know, if you got a fire, and I'm not trying to judge, but if you got a fire that bad, nobody needs to be going in it, period, at that point in time.
Yeah, that's true.
Need to wait on some folks that's got the right proper PPE and go in and do the things that we do. I mean, there's so much that could happen and go wrong, and then you teach kids to get out of the house and stay out of the house, and that's the way it should be if it's on fire, you know, just because all it's going to take is that one little time to get caught or trapped inside of a house, and then you got yourself along with everybody else trapped inside. Smoke detectors save lives. I'd like to say that too. So anybody that needs smoke detectors, feel free to call the fire stations. Somebody will point you in the right direction and get you some smoke alarms.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and if you got one beeping, put a battery in it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Change the battery. Yeah.
Sometimes I've been in people's houses and I hear beep.
Oh, I can't stand that chirp.
And I'm like, can y'all not hear that? I guess they tune it out.
How do you do that?
And I'm like, your fire alarm is going off.
It drives me nuts. But I guess that's made to drive you nuts, so you'll change it.
My daddy always said, when you change your clocks, change your batteries in your fire alarm.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
That's more important than your clocks, really.
That's right.
Yeah, and the good thing is with a lot of these new like battery-powered smoke detectors that we give out at the station too, they got a 10-year battery in them.
Wow.
Now, a lot of them don't last the whole 10 years, but that's so the rule of thumb is every 10 years you're supposed to replace your smoke detectors anyway.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like one of the deals where they put this sealed battery in there. It's supposed to last for 10 years. Well, when it starts going bad, you just take it, throw it in the trash, go buy another one, or get you another one, however, and put it up, and then you should be good. But we've had a few that's been faulty, but we've went out and changed them, but a lot of them's had good success with some of those, and you just keep testing them like normal, but it's supposed to last you a while.
That's right. Always prevention is the key part of it. Always.
It sure is. Anything
to help warn you of a fire or possible problem is a good thing, and always keep your fire extinguisher handy on each level of the house. If you have a basement, keep one in the basement. If you have one on.
I've never been in a house fire, but boy, I've heard that, and I hope I never have to be in one. But I've heard it is like even if everybody's okay, I've heard it is like a death.
Oh, it's crazy.
God.
I've heard it's just devastating, and I can't imagine losing everything that you've got. Well, I mean, as long as you're everybody's okay, but I've heard it's still just. I've never been in one. I never hope to be.
Me neither, and I could only imagine. I'm like you. I could only imagine. Just you've lost everything, but I think the more important thing after everybody is safe is just losing pictures, you know.
It is. Things you can't ever get back.
Yep.
Yep.
You can always buy you some bed sheets.
Oh, yeah.
Buy you another television,
Yeah,
whatever.
things that the kids made when they were little, and yeah.
Yep. But hopefully, I tell you, like I said, it's never happened to me neither, and I hope and pray it never does. And I really do feel for the folks that happens to, because it has to be very devastating.
It does. It just breaks my heart when I hear of a family losing a home.
Yep. Just numb all over, I'm sure.
Yep, I can imagine. Takes a long time to recover from it. And I'm sure even when they move into their new place, you still have that fear of going to sleep at night, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's done happen. You're just sleeping on edge.
Sort of like a PTSD thing.
Yep.
That's what that would be
It
equivalent
would be.
to.
Yep. That's for sure.
Robbie, we appreciate the report on this Wednesday. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the Wednesday, and nothing else. We'll see you tomorrow.
Well, I hope y'all do as well, and you have a great day.
Thanks, Robbie.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. We're going to check in with the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District and Sue Price.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Sure are.
7:32 on this Wednesday morning. Sue Price with us from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
How is everything going over that way?
Well, I think everything's going fine over this way. It's just quiet and calm, and it's a pretty morning out there.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
Oh, yesterday was such a pretty day.
And very warm, wasn't it?
Oh, enjoyed the whole day.
I know it.
Well, I don't have a thing to report this morning. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries. I think the Cherry Mountain assisted on a fire. Where was that fire you were talking about, the house fire?
Do what now, Sue? I'm sorry.
Where was the house fire you were
It was
talking
right down on Pea Ridge Road, right across from where Kay Hooper's big house is, just right across the road there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I went by there yesterday, and all 4 of the walls are standing, but that's about it. The whole roof is caved in. Everything inside looked burnt.
Sad, sad.
Yep.
Well,
never did actually know the people. Never stopped and talked to them. I knew who they were. Guy come to my house one time and was asking me about something I had for sale. And but yeah, it seemed like some pretty good folks down that way.
Well, we always hate to hear about a firehouse fire. It's terrible loss.
Yeah, I hate to hear that.
Just breaks your heart to think about it. Anyway, I don't have any calls for any kind of announcements. And I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries, so it's just one of those days that it's quiet as it can be over here, but we're looking for a good day, and I hope y'all will have one.
Sue, thanks. You have a good one as well. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Fire Mountain. Sunshine
Cherry Mountain Fire District.
I'll get it right in a minute. Gosh. Well, folks, I went up to Tony's Produce the other day, and let me tell you, Tony's got some of the. I just wanted to go look around. I had to get me some more Tim's homemade salsa.
I'm glad they had some.
Yep, they had some in stock
well,
there.
you ought to be a happy camper.
So don't y'all go buy it all now. Doggone you. Stop into Tony's Fresh Produce Market today. Load up on all your favorite veggies and fruits. They've got local strawberries, watermelons, seeded and seedless. They've got some Silver Queen corn, Cherokee purple tomatoes, cherries, grapes, peaches, white and yellow peaches. Be sure to get one of those delicious cantaloupes. My wife got one of those, cut it open, and boy, that thing was pretty good.
Everyone we've gotten up there is so good.
Got half runner green beans, huge ferns. Got a pineapple up from over there.
I know. What's
Imagine
up with
that.
He's just gone tropical on us.
Hanging baskets. You can also get a wreath for your door. They got homemade pies, cakes, fudge are all available. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 until 7. Sundays, 10 until 4. Located at 773 North Washington Street in Rutherford. Call them at 287-9495. They had some cheese that he wanted me to try, so I got me a couple of packs of, it's smoked cheddar.
Yeah, the big block cheese.
Yeah,
that is good.
Grated some of that up, had it yesterday and this morning on my eggs. Also got some white cheddar we're going to try. So, boy, that was some more good. Then had some Tim's homemade sausage. Can't beat it.
You just
you
were living like a king
That's
yesterday.
Right. Cannot beat it. Anyway, go see Tony and the fine folks up there and tell them Todd and Tracy sent you. Be glad you did.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford.
36 minutes after 7 o'clock, or it could be 24 minutes until 8 o'clock. Either way, it's going to find us up in Shingle Hollow. Tina White's with us this morning from the White House. Tina, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. What a wonderful morning.
Yes, it is. So you're at the White House.
Yeah, I'm at the White House.
Are you making some improvements up there?
I try to add a little excitement every once in a while.
There you go.
She's making.
I don't smell little girl's hair.
No.
She's making Shingle Hollow great again.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
That was good, Todd.
Yesterday, Shingle Hollow was great. It was such a beautiful day up here, and people were enjoying the 4th cookouts and fireworks, and it was just a wonderful day. We made homemade ice cream and grilled out and had watermelon, and just one wonderful day.
Oh, homemade ice cream. You know, I've not had homemade ice cream in ages. What kind did you make?
Well, I just stuck with vanilla.
Oh, you can't beat it. Any kind of homemade's good.
Well, we'll just have to get together, Tracy, and not just say these words. We'll have to do it and make some ice cream.
Let's be making some plans.
Well, let's see. Up here this morning, it's pretty. It is 69 degrees. So I don't think it's supposed to be as warm as it was yesterday, but it feels muggy out there a little bit this morning. It's a special birthday today for my little cousin. She turns 11 years old today. Her name's Peyton Smith. So happy birthday, Peyton. And we have an anniversary here in the community for Richard and Charity Weinbarger. Hope they have a happy anniversary. The fire department didn't have any calls yesterday. Thankful for that. And this Friday evening, 7 p.m. at the White House Community Clubhouse, they're having barbecue, and plates are going to be $10. It's $10 plate. But they're also having a special guest up there singing, and that is Scott Haggard. So I hope everybody's marked their calendars and they're planning to go. Again, that's at White House Community Clubhouse this Friday at 7 p.m. And a concealed handgun permit course. Kevin Lovelace is the instructor. He's going to be doing this course July 15th at 8 a.m. at the American Legion Post 74, which is the old Green Hill School. If you're interested, the cost is $60, and you can contact him at 429-7476. And I think that is all I have right now.
Do you have your concealed carry, Tina?
Yes, I do.
Do you? I've always said I was going to do that, and I haven't done that. So I'd like to go do that.
This is the perfect time.
It
Tracy.
is.
Let me give you his number again. You won't go wrong with it.
Yeah, do that again.
It is. Okay, it's 429.
Okay.
7476.
Thank you, ma'am.
Everybody needs to have their concealed permit in my eyes. That's my opinion. I think so.
And you know, that's really a great idea for ladies. I mean, especially when you travel somewhere alone and.
Well, this day and age
Yeah.
is for our men too.
Oh, yeah.
And I like our freedoms, and I don't
Mhm.
want them to be taken away. And if we don't have the freedom to be able to carry a weapon and protect ourselves and our loved ones, then the bad guys are not going to pay attention to the law.
No, they're not.
They'll say, "Well, there's a law. I can't have this."
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I feel we need that freedom.
Yeah, they don't carry. They don't go up trust the law, do they? They don't.
They don't abide by the law.
Exactly. I was trying to look for that word.
They're not abiding today.
That is right.
That's right.
Well, y'all got big plans after? Are you going to rest from yesterday?
Now I'm going to go to work.
Yeah, we're going to work all the rest of the day.
I'm going to go over to the hospital and work after this.
Go to the hospital and catch up on all the IT tickets that have been put in over the last 4 days, and I'm sure I'll be busy the rest of the
That's
day.
what he's doing. I'm working on our newspaper
Yeah, I got
all
the
day.
newspaper.
So,
The Foothills Journal will be coming out August or so.
about the 1st of August.
Looking forward to
so
that.
we're trying to wrap all that up, and that's a
I
big
think that's
ordeal.
a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's a big thing to it.
But I enjoy it. Every year when we get it, I like to read it from cover to cover.
Yeah, it is
Page-
good. We hope to have some more fun things in there and all kind of information, and of course all the school calendar, ball schedules, and just kind of like pack it full of good things.
And of course the number one morning show right
That's
here in
right, the
Rutherford
number
County.
one new morning show.
That's right, Todd and Tracy show. We're gonna be in there. We got our pictures took the other day.
Yeah.
Good pictures of our goofy selves. So there we'll be.
I leave a little radio playing in my bedroom all the time, and I have noticed that I'm trying to remember the radio station playing new music, and I'm enjoying it. I really do like it.
Oh, I love the new music.
Yeah, I do
That's
too.
right up my alley. That's from the era I grew up in,
Me
and
too.
I love hearing that music.
70s and
It makes me think of my aunts, Cindy and Betty and Donna, when I was a girl and go over to their house on Saturdays. And they would have their stereo turned up, and I think it was Casey Kasem.
Yes.
And everybody would be cleaning and playing that music, and I'm really enjoying it.
I
and
know
hearing
that.
songs I haven't heard. So to me, even though it might be old to some or classic to some, it's new to me. So I love it.
Yeah, I was listening I was somewhere on the road, and I was listening to us, and I thought, wow. I even text Todd. I said, man, I haven't even, sometimes you'll like channel surf. You'll go different. I thought, I haven't even turned my channel from this, because it's just like it was just one good set. I felt like I was a teenager again, where on the radio it was just like one good song after another.
Cruising down the road.
Yeah.
You probably didn't have the windows down. We got older and got to use air conditioning now, but had the windows down, music turned up, sunglasses on, not a care in the world, head to the Tri-City Mall.
That's exactly right.
Probably where you was
to
going.
cruise.
To
cruise the
cruise.
mall.
Oh, my.
That was the good old days.
Yeah.
Need to get us a cruise in going
Yeah, I
again
know.
over there at the mall.
I thought about going down to Shelby Mall today. My husband has taken a week off, this week off, and he hasn't taken a week off from work, I guess, since my daughter was about 5. So he's at home with me this week, and I'm thinking we might run down to Shelby and watch a movie.
Well, there you go. That'd be a great idea for y'all.
Oh, the new Indiana Jones movie.
good.
That would be wonderful.
I saw that. That is so good.
I need to go see that.
It's really good.
Did you see it?
Yes.
I'm wanting to watch Sound of Freedom.
Yes, I want to see that too. That's going to be really good. Yeah, that's on my list too.
Well, Tina, I hate to cut it off, but we got to move on. We're going to check in with Brenda Kelly.
I could talk to you all day.
Yes, I love talking to you guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay blessed.
See you, Tina. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Tina White with that report from Shingle Hollow. We are going to check in with Brenda Kelly over in Union Mills after this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. fun. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
7:45. Brenda Kelly with us from the Union Mills Fire District. Brenda, good morning.
Good morning on this wonderful Wednesday morning, the day after all the fireworks.
Day after all the
Yeah.
festivities is over, and
You sound like you're just in a chipper mood this morning.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
I might as well be. Ain't no need to be down and out.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm up. I'm above ground, and I'm still breathing, and
Yeah.
so life is good.
That's it. That's what makes it good, ain't it?
That's right. But I had went down to Mooresboro to see those fireworks. Boy, they lasted for 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had some good ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard
Lord
they
have
always
mercy.
do.
There was a crowd there, and I was sitting on this lady walked by, and I thought, I know that lady. And it was Anita Suttle. She used to be my boss lady down
Oh.
in Fairhaven. And I hadn't seen her in years, and it was good to talk to her.
It's funny how you just run into people you haven't seen. It's in random places, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's something else. But
I remember one time back when I was probably in the 9th or 10th grade, we went with the agriculture club down to Disney World, Florida. Went in Epcot Center, and in Epcot Center in there they had places, weird, odd places from around the country.
Uh-huh.
And I got to walking around in there, and they were talking about the bottle house.
Oh.
One of the things was the bottle house over in Bostic that the guy built out of the house, the
Yeah.
church, and the well and everything that the guy built out of bottles. And it was down at Epcot Center.
Really? That's awesome.
And there was people going, well, gosh, that is so interesting. I would love to go see that. And I'm like, dude, I live like a minute from there. He was like, really? I was like, yeah, drop by. I said, drop by. He'll be glad to show you around.
It's hard. Well, I can't believe Rutherford County made it to the big map.
Oh, it was interesting to see that. I was like, man.
Charge for them to go see it. Make you some money.
That's right. Yep. Brenda, what's going on
We
up
hope
that way?
everybody's having a good day today. I've got 64 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays and anniversaries, but in ways of announcements, Friday, July the 7th at the Union Mills Learning Center, 6 p.m. They're going to have a hot dog meal, and that'll be $6. 7 p.m., Jordan River Band to be performing. There's no admission, but you do have a tip jar available for the band. And so far, that's all I know of going on up here. It's quieting down after the 4th. And let's see, our next holiday will be what, Labor Day?
Labor Day, I believe it is. Yep.
It'll be here before we can blink an eye. Then it'll be Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
I saw on people have been putting all over Facebook. Only how such and such days to Christmas. You know, everybody starts counting down after.
David Roach does that. 6 months to Christmas.
The 25th, I can't remember if it come on a Sunday or not, but it seemed like it did, and I thought, golly, 6 months from the day of big Christmas.
That's right.
Don't think possible.
Amazing.
I know it just flies, especially when you're having a good time.
That's right.
That's true.
People look forward to a week's vacation all year long, and it's gone.
Yeah.
It flies by so fast.
That's right. But I guess y'all better go down to Ellenboro and see if Luther Sweet Thing survived all the fireworks and everything.
All right, we'll do it. Brenda, thanks so much. Have a good day.
You have a
Catch
good
you
one.
later.
Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills Fire District. We're going to just move right on down to Ellenboro, see if we can go to get a hold of Luther Gillikin this morning on this Wednesday, July the 5th. If you're got to go back to work, you better get up and be on your way, because they're going to count you absent if you ain't there. Luther, good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great there, having a good time.
All right. Anything happening over there this morning? Everything quiet?
It's quiet there. Well, they're out on call right now. But other than that, they just had one medical call, so everything's going good down here. So not much happening. You have a good day up there, and we'll talk to you in the morning.
All right, Luther. Thanks so much.
All right, take care now.
Bye-bye. Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. What was that?
Nothing.
What was you wanting to ask Luther?
No.
We'll call him back. I don't care. Folks, it's birthday time right here at WCAB. Tracy, tell us all about our birthday sponsor.
Granny B's is the headquarters for those delicious donuts, orange twists, Long John's, cream-filled donuts, or just a good old traditional fresh glazed donut. Enjoy a fresh sub sandwich, or if you don't want the bread, get a salad instead. Call them for birthdays, showers, any occasion you've got going on. Call Granny B's. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 7, Saturday, 9 to 6, and closed on Monday. Call them at 828-286-9012. They are located on West Main Street in Spindale.
That's right. Birthdays or anniversaries. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, 287-3356. We're going to have a party in your honor coming up in just a few moments.
A husband and wife pulled into a restaurant not far from my home on a cold winter day when the temperature was well below the freezing mark. As they got out of the car, they noticed a dead cat, frozen solid, lying on the ground. Not wanting to leave it exposed to others, the man placed the cat in a shopping bag, intending to put it in a trash bin. Rather than walk to the other side of the restaurant right then, he placed the bag on the trunk of his car, planning to put it in the trash receptacle on the way out of the parking lot. While sitting in the restaurant, the couple observed a lady walk past their car, pause, and then take the bag off the back of the car and put it in her purse. They watched further as she entered the restaurant and sat down in one of the booths. After she was seated comfortably, thinking no one was watching, she opened the bag to see what she had stolen. When she saw the dead cat, she fainted, hit her head on the table, and tumbled to the floor. An ambulance was called, and the attendant strapped the woman on the stretcher and put her package in her purse, placing it on her stomach. One can only imagine what must have happened when they got her to the hospital. There's an old adage that says, "Be sure your sins will find you out." This is Bill Hostler with today's Key to Confident Living. Scripts for these programs are sold in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS, or why not visit our website at www.todayskey.net.
Birthday. I'd like to say happy birthday today to Ruth Calvert over in Forest City, celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Ruth. Hope you have many, many more. Also, happy birthday to Todd Gilbert, if that's the Todd Gilbert that I know. Todd is a funny person. I used to call him Gilbert. I don't know why. It's just one of them funny things. You know me. I just make up funny stuff as I go along.
We all know you.
That's what makes me so special. I forgot where I was headed.
You're special, all right, Todd.
Birthdays and events throughout this day in history. Born on this day back in 1810, none other than P.T. Barnum. You remember the Barnum and Bailey Circus?
Oh, yeah.
1932. Billy Laughlin was born. Does that ring a bell any way, shape, or form?
Nope, no way, shape, or form.
He was Froggy from Our Game.
Oh.
In 1950, Huey Lewis was born, rocker Huey Lewis. 1643, the first recorded tornado in the United States was today. In 1847, Thomas Cook opens the first travel agency.
Huh. I wonder if that's some of my people.
Could be, probably. Were they travelers?
Yeah, they still are.
Well,
They could be.
That could be some of your folks then. 1865, the U.S. Secret Service begins operating under the Treasury Department. And in 1944, the first rocket-powered airplane takes flight. On this day in 1954, Elvis Presley's first professional recording session takes place. 1963, the Beatles, the first Beatles tune to hit the U.S. charts at number 87. It's called From Me to You. On this day in 1985, Seinfeld screens its pilot episode. It was called The Seinfeld Chronicles, later shortened to just Seinfeld. Big hit for many, many years. That went on. I still watch Seinfeld reruns.
Yep.
Today is National Hawaii Day.
Oh.
Today is National Bikini Day. Well, you didn't wear your bikini.
No, I left it at home. It's drying from the 4th of July.
Okay. Today is also National Workaholics Day. So if you're in Hawaii in a bikini and you work a lot, you'll have it all covered. National and eat an apple turnover. Today is National Apple Turnover Day and National Graham Cracker Day. So there you go. You're up to date on this date in history throughout history on July 5th. No cupcake giveaways anymore. The lady that I was dealing with left the Whistle Stop Bakery over there, so no more cupcake giveaways. But
we're going to try to work something
We're
back
going to try
out
to work
somewhere.
something out. We'll give you a plastic peanut.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some peanuts we'll give you if
we-
you really want some of those. Had a great time over the weekend. Well, folks, Wayne Rollins is on a cruise. Unless he's going to answer us from the Caribbean, we're not going to talk to him.
I don't think he wants
He
to talk to us
probably
today.
will not say anything about eating anyway.
Oh,
But Wayne's Lunchbox is closed this week. But remember, when they open next week, you can enjoy Wayne's Lunchbox Monday through Thursday with all your favorite homemade meals that are sure to please even the picky eaters. You can enjoy burgers, salads, sandwiches, meat and veggies. They're open Monday through Friday. They're Monday through Thursday. Of course, they're closed this week. Excuse me, Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2. Supper is from 3 until 7. Wayne's Lunchbox also has a great catering service from budget, traditional to elaborate. Whatever your taste is, Wayne can provide all you need for a perfect event. Go by and see them at 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call them at 395-2225. That's Wayne's Lunchbox. Remember, Wayne's closed this week. We'll be back up there next week, and we will talk with Wayne on Monday and catch up. And
Wayne will be just like us today.
He'll be just in a...
He'll be dragging in.
He'll be dragging in. Gotta make the meatloaf. I was trying to do the donut guy, but I couldn't. Gotta make the tater salad. I don't want to make tater salad. We had some lot of food over the week. You know, when I'm going to quit taking weekends off because I eat crazy.
It's easy to do.
Oh, you can't stick to your good diet that you've had such a plan for over the 4th, because we had my buddy Joe Melton smoked us a barbecue Boston butt.
Mm-hmm.
He ate too much of that.
I saw that on Facebook, and that looked
it was
divine.
It was wonderful. You know how much we have left?
How much?
Absolutely none.
That's a good thing.
That's right. Made some barbecue slaw with a recipe that Joe gave me. It rivals hickory log barbecue, if I do say so myself. Had a lot of cakes, cookies, stuff that I didn't need, basically.
Well, you got to have a little treat. I mean, it's the 4th of July. We're celebrating Independence Day, so you got to celebrate
nothing
some.
like celebrating independence by gaining 14 pounds. There you go. Well, it's been fun being here with this morning. Don't forget, we got Atlanta Braves baseball coming up this afternoon, or is that this evening? No, that'll be this evening. 5:55 air time for that. 7:10 first pitch or so. Game 3 of the series versus the Cleveland. I started to say the Indians, but it's probably the Guardians now. Yeah, they got mad about the Indians, so that's okay. The Braves won Monday 4-2. They lost 6-5 last night, so this will be the rubber game of the 3-game series. The Braves will be off Thursday, and we'll just see what happens with the Braves as they play the Cleveland Guardians coming up this evening. 5:55 airtime for that. 7:20 or so first pitch. All the action from the Atlanta Braves radio network. That's heard right here at Classic 101 WCAB. Great being here with you this morning, Tracy. I hope you've got a fun-filled day.
Well, I certainly do. Work, and I hope you do.
Work. We got the Foothills Journal will be coming out in August. So that's right. Yep, August. We're talking next month. So Tracy's got to get really on the ball with that, get that thing moving, get it printed, and get it in here, and get it wrapped up and sent out to you. She's going to personally deliver every copy to every citizen in Rutherford County, from what I understand. How many miles has your car got on it?
Oh, gosh.
It's going to have that many more.
I'm going to have to get a horse and buggy.
No. We're going to send those out via the mail like we do every year. We're not going to make Tracy deliver them.
I do hand deliver all of our clients. They all get their own.
You can go to some of our clients and people who run advertising here with us. You can find a stack of the journals there at their place of business, and we love doing that. It's just something that Jim's done for many years, and Chuck decided to folks decided to keep that going throughout. So Foothills
23 years.
23 years of the Foothills
That's how long
Journal.
we've been doing it. It's hard to believe it's been 23 years.
Always packed with fun facts, trivia, news, information, advertisement from some of our sponsors, and of course you get to meet the staff here of Classic 101.
And the new people that are coming in.
The new people that are coming in, right. You got Todd Fowler and Chuck Redden
Yep.
Already here, Chuck, doing some of the commercials for Classic 101 right here. And it's...
and our programming will be in there. I know everyone's been kind of up in the air about the changes here, but we're going to have a list of our programming so everybody can get on the same page.
Change is a good thing.
Yeah.
Folks, as we say here, be good. Be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you. I promise. We promise. And we will see you back in here bright and early first thing Thursday morning. Hope you have a great Wednesday. Until then, Tracy,
take care.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.